I stopped pausing videos completely. Didn't matter how long I watched, didn't matter what I was doing. I never touched that button again. And for a while, it worked. Nothing moved, nothing looked at me, nothing smiled. I almost convinced myself it was over, that maybe whatever that was only worked when I paused. Like it needed stillness, like it needed a gap, and as long as I never gave it one, I'd be fine. That was my mistake, because a few nights later, I was watching something again. Just background noise, didn't matter what, and I didn't pause, not once. The video kept playing, everything normal, until I noticed something small, a delay. The audio and the video weren't perfectly synced, just slightly off. Half a second, maybe less, enough that it felt wrong. I refreshed the page. It fixed itself for about 10 seconds. Then it happened again, but worse. This time, the person on screen spoke, and their lips didn't match. Not delayed, not lagging, just wrong, like they were saying something else. I turned up the volume, tried to focus, but the more I watched, the more obvious it became. Their mouth was forming different words, words I couldn't hear, or maybe words I wasn't supposed to hear. I muted the video, and that's when it got worse, because now I could read it. Their lips slowed down, deliberately, carefully, like they wanted me to understand, and they said, "You didn't stop it." I unmuted immediately. The audio snapped back, normal again, like nothing happened, but my hands were shaking. Now, because I hadn't paused anything, I hadn't done anything, and it still found a way, so I stopped watching videos altogether. For a few days, I avoided everything .no YouTube .no streams, nothing, just silence. And for a while, it felt safe again, until it followed me somewhere else. It started with reflections, small things, my phone screen, a black TV, a window at night. At first, I thought it was just my imagination, because reflections aren't perfect. They distort, they lag slightly. But this wasn't that, because sometimes, in the reflection, I wasn't doing the same thing. I'd turn my head, and a second later, the reflection would follow. Too late, too slow, like it was catching up, or thinking about what I did, before copying it. And one night, it didn't copy me at all. I was sitting in front of my laptop, screen off, just staring at my reflection, trying to prove to myself it was normal. I lifted my hand, the reflection didn't. I froze, and slowly, very slowly, the reflection smiled. Not me, it. And then it moved closer, not physically in real space, but inside the screen, like depth suddenly existed where it shouldn't. And then I heard it again, no speakers .no sound, just inside my head. You don't need to pause anymore. I stepped back, knocked my chair over, didn't care, because now I understood something. It wasn't tied to the video, it wasn't tied to the pause button. That was just how it started, just how it learned. And now, it didn't need that anymore. Now, it just needed me. I covered every screen in my apartment that night. TV, laptop, phone, everything. I sat in the dark, no reflections .no light .no movement. And for the first time, in days, nothing happened. I thought maybe that was the answer. No screens .no problems. Until I made one last mistake. I checked my phone, just for a second. Didn't unlock it, didn't open anything. Just turned the screen on. Black background, lock screen. My reflection, normal, still. Then a notification appeared. No app.no icon, just text. You're adapting. I didn't touch it. Another line appeared. That's good. And then, we can go further. The screen went black again, but this time, my reflection didn't come back, because something else was there, something standing behind me, close, too close. And I didn't turn around. I still haven't, because I know, if I do, it won't be in the reflection anymore.